Hey everybody, Pastor Scott here. This is after service chat for, what is today? It is September 24th, 2023. We've just started at King of Kings exploring the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 1 was today, and I have to tell you, if you were in house, you know full well it was a good service this morning. For those of you who watch online and haven't done so yet, definitely go look that up and participate in the service in the way that you're used to and accustomed to. I thought maybe I would talk about Revelation during our time here in this video, but I'm kind of moving in a slightly different direction because of things that some of you have said to me over coffees and other meetings throughout the course of the week. And I thought it might be good to explore this one thing a little bit. It comes down to this. One of the reasons that people stop going to church is people. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody significantly let you down. Somebody hurt you. Somebody made a promise and they didn't keep it. Or a number of somebodies did something that hurt you. And that wound wasn't being dealt with in a loving manner. And you picked up on that, and you started not only to doubt those people, but you started to doubt the effectiveness of being in a church altogether. I get that. I do. More than you know. I hear the story quite a bit. I know that it is one of the primary reasons that attendance at church for the last 20 years all across North America has dropped, possibly even across the world. So I wanted to offer you some words of encouragement today that speak to that. And the first thing that I wanted to say to you is I want you to remember a man named Jesus Christ. I want you to remember that here was a man who was without fault, who did not need to do anything, and yet he chose to come to this earth in our form and live the life that we live. What does that mean? That means that he had to deal with all of those people that let you down. All of those people who did you wrong. All of those difficult people, the hard to love people. The people who have allowed wickedness to enter their lives, the people who've made boneheaded decisions one after the other since the day they were a kid. Jesus came and had to deal with them. And now here's the thing I want you to pay attention to. They're the reason he came. They're the reason that he came here and took on flesh and did the human being thing. And so I'm reminded that when we're told to love one another, arguably the greatest and most important thing we're told to do as human beings, that we remember that means that the very people who let you down, the very people who blow it, the very people who are unlovable, those are the ones that we're called to love. Why? Because Jesus came and loved them so deeply that he gave up his life for them. So all of that to say that if you have some people in your life that really irk you, that really frustrate you, that most days what you want to do is grab them by the shirt and slap them. Ask yourself the question, how is Jesus requiring me to love them well? And I don't pretend to know what that answer is. It's probably a little different from person to person. But you know that deep down, the goal is not to hate people, not to push people away, but to ask the question, what does love require of me in regard to that person right there. Anyway, I hope that's challenging and even a little encouraging this afternoon. And I hope that you will join us next week, Sunday, as we continue in the book of Revelation. And God bless you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.